Someone's tired. And it's raining. Really bad. Hi, my name is Jen Coper and you're about to watch a 3-day backcountry camping trip into Algonquin Park from Magnetawan to Misty Lake. 2 days of traveling and 1 rest day in between. July 11th to 13th, 2020 with our 19-month golden retriever puppy Emma. Just a bit of background, we're at the cottage with a lake basically every weekend almost. So Emma does a lot of swimming, like hours a day. Very strong swimmer, so you're gonna see her swimming a lot in this video, and she's not wearing a life jacket. She's perfectly safe. When we are worried, we take breaks and they're not all filmed. So I hope you enjoy the video as much as we enjoyed making it. It's 6:30, we're at the cottage. We're supposed to be leaving at 6:30 to go camping in Algonquin. We're just wrapping up. We're all packed, dressed, ready to go. Just closing up the cottage, bailing the boat. We have a boat access cottage, so we're bailing that out. We're gonna get the canoe all loaded up, ready to go. Going camping with Emma. Where is she? Here we go. Emma, ready to go camping? She's ready. She doesn't know why we're up so early. We just arrived at Magnetawan. Put in. It's pouring rain. Pretty quiet here right now. It's about 9:30. About half an hour behind schedule. We're ready to go camping. Just about to start portage number 1 of the day. Still raining. Still very much raining. Emma's already gone for a swim. Right, Emma? Hey, did you go for a swim? Yeah, went for a swim. She was okay in the canoe though. She went for a swim once we arrived. Got a dog overboard. Decided to go for a swim. I'll have to slow down a bit. Just gonna pull over, try and retrieve Emma. Hi! Did you have a good swim? Nice. Ready to get back in? No, she's staying here. He's filling up with water a little bit. We're still waiting for Emma to decide she wants to get back in the canoe. Jamie's up there running around with her a little bit. And it's still raining a lot. We're here on Hambone Lake, second lake in. Emma would not get back in the canoe or settle. She's a bit crazy right now. She hasn't had a morning walk or swim or run around because we left pretty early. So she's got a lot of energy. So we're just gonna let her run around, let her go swim some more, go do her thing, and we're gonna take it easy, hopefully tire her out, get back in the canoe at some point. We're almost at the second portage, right there. Still raining, but nice and warm, not too hot. Okay, I think we gotta get her back in though before we take this lake on. Okay, so we were able to skip that portage and go around it because the water levels were high enough. Emma is still really hyper, so she's gonna swim this one too. What lake is it? Gotta check. The third lake.
It's a pond.
It's a pond. We're in the third lake slash pond. And the portage is just up ahead. Not too bad. Took a bit of a break for her, but she seems to be more than happy to keep swimming because she jumped out of the canoe yet 2 more times. So, carrying on. Rain has settled a little. Portage from Acme Pond to Daisy Lake. Emma is tuckered right out. She swam the whole pond. And there's Jamie with the canoe. Oh, Emma, wait. You can't pull me. Oh, okay. So we're going into Daisy Lake. There's a lot of really pretty lilies. And Emma's pretty tired, and we've also given her something to chew on. A really nice treat to keep her busy so that we can get through this stretch without her swimming and jumping out. We're almost at the end of Daisy Lake. The portage is just ahead. We had Emma chew on some treats. She decided it was time to swim again. So we're going pretty slow so that she can keep up. Fourth portage, we skipped one, so third portage, Daisy to Petawawa River. And we're gonna have a bit of a break at the end of the portage. So we're here at the start of the Petawawa River from Daisy. Just finished the portage, short little one. And we're taking a bit of a break because we've been kind of going, other than that one break that we took randomly because Emma was jumping out of the canoe. So that's the start of the Petawawa. Into there, there's Jamie doing some casts. And then over here, we have Emma tied to a tree temporarily so that I can have a snack. She's already had snacks. Yeah, you want more snacks, don't you? First time we took her, she was 8 months old, and that didn't go very well. But she's now 19 months old, and we're trying again. It's only her second backcountry camping trip. It's just gonna be a 3-day trip. Keep it short. We're not gonna move, we're just going to Misty. And then we'll stay on Misty for a rest day. And then come back out. We're just sort of testing things with her. This is the route we tried to do last year with her on her first camping trip. And it didn't work out. We had to turn back at Daisy because she kept jumping out of the canoe and we got a really late start to the day, right? And she was really hyper. So this time we started really early. Yeah, really early, 5:30 in the morning we woke up. And we got on the water. We were here at 9:30, but it was raining a lot, so we got in at about 10. Anyway, it's about 1:30 I think right now, and we're about to go into the Petawawa. We're a little nervous because it's gonna take a long time with her if she keeps jumping out. Yeah, so we'll see. Hopefully she's tired and she'll stay in the canoe now, but who knows. So yeah, we can go a lot faster when she's not swimming, because when she's swimming she's slower than us, so we have to slow down so that we don't leave her behind. Okay, so we're on the Petawawa now, and we managed to keep Emma in the canoe for about 3 minutes until she jumped out again. So she's able to sort of walk in some parts and swim in others. I don't think you're really supposed to let the dogs out to disturb the bottom of the river, but we have no choice. She will not stay in the boat. Now we know. All right, gonna continue on. So we're just pulling over a beaver dam right now. We can't cross it, so we have to pull over. Not sure how many of these we will encounter. Let's find out.
Well, she's definitely having the best day of her life.
Yep. We're on the portage. Just a portage in the middle of the Petawawa, 450 meters. We're on our way to Misty from Daisy. So there was a crazy beaver dam that would have been extremely difficult to pass. So we found a path that goes around it. So we're kind of on portage 6 right now, going back into the river. Gotten off the portage too early because there is another portage sign here that says 450. We didn't notice because there was also a portage sign when we got off. Anyway, no big deal. We got back on, and we're back on track. Someone's tired. And it's raining. Really bad. This is nothing, it was worse. About to do a 935 meter portage Little Misty to Misty, and we're staying on Misty. So we're super happy to be here. Look at all these cool roots everywhere. A lot of uphill on this portage so far. We made it to Misty Lake. It's 4:30. We were hoping to make it earlier, but with Emma jumping out a lot, it took longer. So for 6.5 hours now, we've been on the water. But we're here. We're gonna go find a campsite, set up. We got her to stay in the boat the last part of the trip. Last part of the Petawawa and Little Misty. She's really tired, finally.
Yeah. She's had the best day of her life.
I think so. But yeah, so 6.5 hours on the water.
Is the bug tape working? Do you have any bugs?
Let's see. Yes, it's working. You have a large assortment of bugs on your hat.
You got a few too.
All right, ready to go?
Yep. we'll have to do. It's not bad.
Yeah, I think this is it. This is home.
Alright, where do we set up our bug tarp?
Near the fire pit, I guess. Which is here. Kind of full of trash.
Wow. That's terrible.
Found our campsite. We're scoping things out, figuring out where to put the tent and the bug net. It's the first time we've ever brought a bug net or bug shelter. Yeah, and we're completely soaked. We have been for basically all day. So we're gonna change a little bit. I'm gonna change my top. Okay, so we've set up a tarp. It's still raining. It's raining more again. It's fine. We've got a tarp going. We don't have our tent set up or anything, but it's 6:30. It's not gonna get dark till like 9, and we're fine. We're pretty hungry. Jamie's collecting some firewood so we can have a fire. And I'm gonna use this twig stove that we have to boil water and make some food because we're really hungry. So looks like we're gonna have creamy beef and noodles, dehydrated meal. I don't know where the lighter is either. We're really kind of in a hurry here. And I guess a wet rock isn't the best for sparking a match. Let's see, where else can I use this match? Everything is wet, so let me try that again. Nope. I don't know if this pine is gonna go up. I'm gonna try. So I've got a bunch of, it's going, kinda. Got a bunch of dry-ish twigs in there already. Not looking great. It's not looking great. Hold on. Birch bark is obviously the best. Dry birch bark. We can't seem to find any around, so we're trying to. I use a match. There we go. Oh yeah. Is that gonna last? Okay, so the idea behind this twig stove is that you just feed it little twigs and you get a fire going inside this canister for all of your water boiling. I think my fire is going to go out. There's a fire in there, but it's small. And I think it's going to go out. But this bush buddy can be quite magical. Yeah, in getting your fire going. So let's see. Small flame still. Nope, flame went out. Okay.
Not working at all.
We might have a problem.
I can fix it. Fixed it. Smells like fire. If you start a fire with this wet wood, I'm gonna be so impressed. I was thinking there'd be no way. Keep going.
No.
Yeah.
All right, you're gonna have a go trying to light the big fire. Doing a curling stick.
Feather stick.
A feather stick. So we've got an aid in there. What is that? A cotton ball dipped in Vaseline.
Okay, we gotta be quick here.
Wow, there really is a lot of garbage in this fire pit.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
It's unfortunate.
Hopefully we can get a hot enough fire to burn it all. Go, 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 go,
It's
go.
going.
It's going.
So Jamie got a fire going. Right, Jamie?
Yeah.
It's looking pretty good over there.
Okay.
It's gonna dry out our stuff, hopefully. And then he used some of the coals from the fire to get the bush buddy going. So now we're boiling water. Emma's napping. And hopefully we'll eat soon.
So this is the guy who kept us up all night last night, looking for a friend.
It's morning of day 2 and it's cloudy, but it's nice and calm. I had a great night's sleep. I had one earplug in one ear. What's wrong? What's wrong? Wants to go see Jamie. I had one earplug in one ear, and I slept on the other side, so I couldn't really hear much, which is the key. And then I also couldn't really hear the really loud bullfrog we had right next to our tent, basically. Jamie woke up a lot, mainly because of the bullfrog. So I think he's gonna use some of my earplugs that I have extras of for tonight. But yeah, just having a coffee, enjoying the view.
How's that stick? You gonna help the poop?
That's what we were hearing last night. All night long. Well, I wasn't really hearing it. I think we're gonna stop now. Jamie's going to check out that site there on that little peninsula because we were told it was really nice. When we were going by, it looked really great, but there were people there. So we're staying on Misty for 2 nights. We came into Misty and we're going back out of Misty. So we like our site, but we're just gonna check that one out in case it's really, really great. We might move campsites. Looks like our clothes are still kind of damp, kind of wet. It's the trouble with camping when it's really rainy. It takes a long time for clothes to dry, so yeah, we're hoping for some sun so we can lay out our stuff for the trip back home tomorrow and be a little bit more comfortable, not in wet clothes. I mean, it's not cold out, so it's fine, but yeah, it's tricky when it's spring or fall and it's a lot colder. You really don't want to be getting soaked through like we did. Looks like the sun's coming out though. Might be a beautiful day. It's about 9:30 a.m. right now. Might do a little campsite tour right now, in case we do end up moving to the other site. It's a pretty sweet spot. It's a giant rock here that you can hang out on, sit on. It's pretty level in some parts. And then down here, the water is pretty shallow. So it's kind of great. You can just hang out and go swimming, which we'll do later on. We stay here. Got a bit of a beach, rocky beach. We can go up here. And this is where we have our tent set up. A lot of flat ground here for this spot, so it's really good. I mean, not a lot of flat ground. It's a small site, but this spot where we put our tent is very, very flat. Got a nice view. Got our crazy tarp rig for when it was raining yesterday. Emma over here keeping watch. We've got her tied up right now because Jamie went out in the canoe and she'd follow him. And we're trying to keep her a little bit dry, at least until it's warm enough for her to dry out in the sun from swimming. She's been wet all day yesterday, so if we let her go off leash, she'll probably go swimming. We'll do that later. Yeah, so then there's another kind of flattish spot here, which we were thinking to put a bug net tarp up, but we didn't end up doing it. Bugs weren't too bad, actually. We've never actually used a bug net tarp thing before, so we kind of did just fine. We got it for our June trip, which got canceled. Actually, we're going to do a May trip, which got canceled because of COVID, and then June trip got canceled because we thought I had COVID, and then I didn't, but it was too late. So now we're doing our July trip, and the bugs aren't crazy. So then, back here, where you go to the Thunderbox, this little path. There she is, the Thunderbox. And then also, there's the bear hang that Jamie rigged up yesterday. Tied to that tree. Give you a bit of a different angle. It's not close to any trees. It's a really good one. Right there. It's a good little site. It's not huge. Good for maybe 2 to 4 people, or 1 person. wrap. Keep it in Ziplocs, but did get a little wet. There. You gotta be at the end of the rope, hey? Yeah, I know. We're gonna go swimming soon. Promise. Emma, did you go for a swim as soon as we let you off leash? Yeah. Going again? Yep. Just going again. So we're boiling water for breakfast. We're gonna have eggs and bacon sandwiches, right? What do we got there?
Eggs.
Dehydrated scrambled eggs. And then bacon. That's what that looks like. Looks very unappetizing right now. Does that look good?
Yeah.
Okay. It's gonna look good when it's done. And then, yeah, we'll fry up the bacon in that pan. Put everything on bagels. Emma's watching over the bacon. Hmm? Oh.
Bears like bacon.
And so we boiled water and put it inside of here so that rehydrates. The eggs and ham rehydrate, and now taking the bacon on pan.
And it's ready crisp bacon.
So what does that mean?
It means it can be stored at room temperature and it's safe to eat even after weeks in
Oh,
the
wow.
backcountry.
Okay, let's see how it tastes. Okay, so how is it?
That's really, really good.
Nice. Just assembling mine over here. Emma's waiting patiently for her share. Any extra bacon, eggs, she'll take it all. So yesterday we started at Magnetawan, went into Hambone, Acne Pond, and then Daisy, right? Daisy's was pretty long. That's where we turned back last time with Emma when she was 8 months old, was at Daisy. We tried to do this trip last year with her. Now she's 19 months. So we got to Daisy. We thought about turning around before we got to the Petawawa, but we kept going. We went down the Petawawa, and then, oh, which way did we go? Little Misty. Went into Little Misty, this way, and onto Misty. So from here all the way to here. And what campsite are we on, do we think? That one?
The island one on the far right.
Looking for that bullfrog. Where is it? It's gonna bite you if you find it. giant old piece of wood. Driftwood. Still gray. Dried up. Crazy. There's another cool piece of driftwood. Also pretty giant. Not as cool as the first one. Look how pretty. That's my driftwood. Not anymore. Okay. Bye.